Saturday morning, it is the Independence Day weekend, and Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, is joining us right now on Power Talk Radio as we have a chance to talk technology. Luis, happy Independence Day weekend. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Independence Day weekend to you, too. It looks like a beautiful weekend to enjoy the outdoors, which is typically associated with July 4th. And like many people, we are off on Monday the 5th because it falls on Sunday. So I'm going to enjoy my 3-day weekend.
Yeah. So are you going to get out on the boat on Independence Day, or do you have other plans?
Yeah, no, we're going to do a little regatta. A bunch of us are going to get out there on Sunday and do a race called the Firecracker Race. Okay. Not a serious thing, but something just to keep us entertained because, you know, we can party like rock stars on Sunday and know that we have Monday to recover.
By the way, we have a Cars and Coffee event going on this morning till about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the parking lot of El Torito on Cannery Row. Cool. Yeah, the first Saturday of every month, the Gold Coast Rods hosts a Cars and Coffee event in the parking lot at El Torito. There's generally 75 to 100 cars down there. So it's like a little mini car show that folks are more than welcome to drop by and check out.
Wow, that sounds like fun. You might have to head down there. And since I'm enjoying hopefully the good weather we're going to have today.
Hey, let's talk a little technology here. Big story happens to be that Windows 11 is on the way. Now, we were told a while back when Windows 10 came out, this was the end of Windows. This would be the last operating system we would ever see from Microsoft under the Windows name. Never say never, I guess, is the byword that we should follow here, because there is going to be a Windows 11, and it was announced by Microsoft. And Luis, how's it going to be different? What's it all mean to us who are users of Windows?
Well, that's a great question, Mark. And the big news, or the good news for users of Windows 10 is that Windows 11 is going to be a free upgrade. So you won't have to spend money to get it. It's going to be available starting the end of this year into 2022. So it's not going to show up anytime soon for those that are upgrading, but it is going to start showing up on new systems in the fourth quarter of 2021. So Windows 11 is a much slicker version of Windows 10. It has transparent panels. It's very, very cool looking. It has some features that are built into it that make it very comparable to the Mac OS. If you're a gamer and you use Windows, then Windows 11 is built for you. It has all sorts of additional features and functionality that can take advantage of those really high-powered gaming machines with great video cards and great RAM. So, you know, if you're a gamer, Windows 11 is going to be great. If you're a business professional, Windows 11 is going to come in with a bunch of additional security features. Microsoft has made a mission over the last few years to really tighten up and button up Windows because they know that there's a lot of vulnerabilities that pop up that need to be addressed periodically. So they're trying to do a better job of doing that by making a better, more secure operating system from the ground up. And if you use Microsoft Teams, like many of us do, it's a collaboration tool similar to Zoom or WebEx. It comes with Microsoft 365, but Teams is now going to be actually built into the operating system. So it's going to be easy to initiate a Teams meeting to collaborate. It'll be more social media-like in the way that it operates. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in action.
Now, you mentioned a moment ago that anybody who has Windows 10 gets a free upgrade to Windows 11 when this comes out. What about folks that are still using Windows 7? Do they get a free upgrade? Do they need to first upgrade to 10 and then go to 11, or can they go from 7 to 11?
They have to go from 7 to 10 to 11. But more importantly, you have an older PC, and if you're running Windows 7, chances are it's an older system that you purchased a while back. You go to Microsoft.com/Windows 11, and they have a PC Health Check app that you can download, and it'll tell you if the hardware that you have is capable of running Windows 11. And I would recommend that anybody that has a PC that's older than 4 years or so do that, just to make sure that when they load Windows 11, it doesn't become a clunker.
Like, for example, my laptop is running Windows 7, but it actually started life as a Windows 10 machine, and we backward OS'd it. Mm-hmm. Since it was able to run Windows 10, it should be able to run Windows 11, or do you know what any of the hardware requirements are for 11?
Generally, what Microsoft is saying is if you can run Windows 10, you can run Windows 11. And it sounds like your laptop came with it, so you're going to be probably in that portion of the population that can easily upgrade to Windows 11. And by the way, that upgrade initially will be one that you can opt into. Mm-hmm. But, you know, so you'll see it if you're using Windows updates regularly, you'll see the option to, hey, do you want to upgrade to Windows 11? But the idea is that since by 2025, but Microsoft says that they're going to stop supporting Windows 10, that eventually you'll be forced to upgrade to 11 because you won't be getting any other security and critical updates that you really need to have access to.
And I would also guess that that probably any programs that you have sitting on your laptop now or your computer, let's say they're compatible to Windows 7, will those automatically upgrade themselves when your OS changes? You'll get, like, when you try and open a program like Audacity, you'll say, you need the Windows 10 or the Windows 11 version, click here, and then it'll write over the old one and upgrade it for you?
Yes, it will automatically include all the drivers and all those DLLs that are required to get those third-party applications to work.
Okay, that's excellent. All right, and I would imagine that would be the same with the browsers as well.
Correct.
The interesting thing about this too, Louis, is the fact that it seems that Microsoft, every time they upgrade an OS, they're always trying to make it act more like an Apple. And I just wonder, are they ever going to get to the point where they stop chasing Apple and say, we are Windows and this is who we are and this is what we believe in. We think that our interface is perfectly fine and we're proud of who and what we are, instead of chasing somebody else's changes?
That's a good question, and one that I would answer by saying that what Microsoft has started to understand is that the division between work life and home life, the consumer and the business professional, is starting to blur to the degree that people expect to have nice, pretty things at the office as well as at home. So, before you had people that had a Mac at home, but they worked on PC in the office because that's what the office told them. Now they want to have that same experience, and Microsoft is trying to not necessarily copy Apple and iOS, but just take those elements that people really like about that operating system and incorporate it into Windows. And I think that's a good thing.
Louis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, has been our guest this morning. Online, it's alvareztg.com, @AlvarezTG. That's the Twitter handle. And Louis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-ITEAM. That's 866-784-8326.